have to like kind of figure out where the beat is, it gives you kind of a chance to just jump in and read the tempo a lot easier. Because you can break it up into distinct chunks of 7, and you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like you have that little. Whereas otherwise, it's just like this massive wave of lines that you have no concept of. Yeah, if you do miss a beat, it is instant death because you just lose half a heart.
Yeah, it's easier to know where you are in the 8 beats when you have to take a break. Which seems odd, but it's true. It's like if it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, they can blur together. You can get kind of backwards on it, but if you're always taking that pause, it's easy to kind of keep oriented within the beats. I don't know if that makes sense to people, but as a drummer, that's a thing that can happen sometimes, where you kind of get a little bit like not sure exactly where you are within the beat, but if you have something distinct within the beat, it can be a lot more obvious. If that makes any sense. Anyways, so we're off and running here. The damage on Del's is pretty big so far, as he gets the sunglasses and a titanium rapier right off the bat.
I'm a big fan of the sunglasses on titanium, especially on the rapier. There's a lot of things that have 5 health. The ooze golems, the minotaurs.
Yep, 5 and
ogres.
3 are the 2 sort of benchmark damage amounts that you're looking for, and he's got both of them. So he's good to go. It's just that the 6 on a couple of the enemies, you just have to be careful.
Gonna farm up this leprechaun here. One shot him.
Yeah, and so I think Del's is going to have an amazing start here. And one thing I wasn't sure if it was like cool to talk about, but I did a little bit yesterday, but I think it's okay to talk about because I think it sort of adds some context to the races, is it's definitely the case that each of these racers are coming to this race with an appearance of different skill, or at least successes. Like their successes have been varying in the past. And so I think it's important to sort of couch what you're watching, or sort of give it that level of context. And in this case, I'd say Del's is definitely the bottom seed in that we don't know a ton about him. We've seen him SRL race a little bit. He did a great job on his tryouts, but he hasn't really participated in a lot of CoNDOR. He's kind of new to it all, for us anyways. So it'll be interesting to see if he can really make this build work. Whereas Pants, of course, does great whenever he races. He's definitely top tier. Dav, as Jack was saying earlier, is he was in the Balls of Steel. Definitely a strong racer. He had a strong showing in the tryouts as well. And Dune is I think Dune, I'd give the award for race knowledge. I think Dune has raced so much. He raced a lot in Balls of Steel.
He was like the first racer on SRL. He was like the first guy to ever go like, hey, let's race on SRL.
Yeah. He is. Yeah, he's like an SRL admin, and he knows racing. So he has that level of race knowledge that I think can be really critical. I would argue maybe somewhat less important in a 4-way race than a 2-way race, but I think it still plays in, especially if I would imagine he'd be paying attention to what everybody's scores are at in later rounds, and then what he needs to do to make sure he gets through to the next round, regardless of coming first. It's just knowing exactly what he needs to get done. And look at how fast we're seeing Del's go here. I mean, the build is minimal, but powerful.
It's a little sketchy. He'll die to just about anything that'll hit him in zone 3, which is
sketchy,
rough, especially with the sunglasses.
But yeah, so he might want to pick up a few things. That Frost Charm is certainly going to help a lot.
Oh yeah,
that's a huge pickup for him. But yeah, he can.
Made it.
Oh yeah, Pants is on his way to zone 3 as well.
He actually got Squega suited from his first boss, but he transmogged his dagger into an Obsidian Whip, which he really likes the whip. His PB was a whip, and he's gonna take the Titanium Rapier over the whip. But
I think you have to.
Yeah, but he's such an advocate of the whip that I don't know. I die too much with it. Like I can argue that it's so slow and awkward, and I just die with it.
Yeah,
like, that's why I don't like
and
it.
And you do, but yeah, I don't mind the whip. I think it's pretty all right. But yeah, I'd take a rapier over it, but I don't hate it. But I also wanted to point out Dune found a peace shrine of peace, and there was an exploding mushroom right next to it, which is super good. Because then he doesn't even need to waste a bomb. Although he does have 7 bombs, so he's looking all right for bombs right now.
The Blood Rapier it's nice.
Ooh, damage by Del's there. He takes a hit, blows his Frost Charm out.
But it's not, like, with the builds that... we have 2 titanium rapiers and we have a titanium broadsword. That blood rapier is gonna struggle to kind of keep up with it.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, he's gonna want to switch that up after this fight probably. I don't know if he will. I mean, he does have the Ring of Peace, so he's gonna have less enemies and weaker mini bosses. But he did just switch it up to a titanium flail, which I think is definitely an upgrade.
I might have kept the rapier. It's a kind of a tougher call.
I guess it's true because the flail in Zone 4 is kind of not great. It's good in Zone 3 for trapdoors. Like Titanium Flail was super strong pre-release, I think, because you could. It was like, what more do you need?
Yeah, you didn't
it was
have
an
to think
end
about
game
anything.
item. But yeah, with Zone 4 in the mix, yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree with you there.
Davcloud picks up both a map and he picks up a backpack, which is really strong when you have the war drum, because a lot of times you'll have the war drum and you're like, I gotta hold on to this. I can't pick up that ham. But it's like, well, okay, now I can hold the ham and the war drum.
Yeah. I always think of Dick Hammer when he gives everybody a hard time for not buying the backpack.
Just buy the backpack. It's like 13 gold.
Yeah,
Why aren't you picking it up?
It's
so
like
good.
2 beats, and it can be really useful. Yeah. You can't hold all of
I
the
would
things.
never buy it because I'm like, oh, it's a backpack. What am I going to use this for? And then it's like Dick says, like, okay, Dick, I don't want Dick to get mad at me. I better buy this backpack now.
It's amazing the impact he has on people, because that's the reason I have fun socks. Because he made fun of my socks on the dance pad thing. And then last night, he said I have stupid socks. He told me to get better socks. I got better socks, and now he hates my socks. I can never win with that guy. Anyway.
Great CoNDOR
End rant.
for Davcloud. So he passes on the Ring of Phasing, which I don't mind. It's definitely the fastest item in the game, but it's also can be really slow and really deadly. But he ended up getting obsidian armor and a big torch, so that's good.
Yeah, that was a nice pickup.
Pants is on Zone 4 though.
As is Del's, yeah. So I think that at this point Davcloud's just really got to push, but he's got not the best weapon. Like, he's just not going to be able to do a lot of damage. And he does find a high damage glass spear, but that is really a bad plan in my opinion going into, although not Ryan's opinion. Ryan was like, oh, Del's goes down, I missed it. But yeah, he had that sketchy build and down it goes. That's too bad.
Yeah, it looks
and this
like
opens it up for Pants to take it if he can. He's a little ahead of Dav.
Let's see, I'm trying to look at what happened on Del's here. He just gets ogred? Yeah, he tries to back off from the troll instead of just hitting him again.
Yeah.
You can't jump to the back of the troll.
Oh, and he had the damage to take him out in 2 shots,
and that's just
too.
something that's just like...
so he lifted his club to attack, and instead of taking him out, that sucks.
He backed up. So yeah, that's something that's like different from every other enemy in the game, where you can't back up against the troll. And Dune finds an obsidian spear, which is just one of my favorite solid weapons for Zone 3. It's just like, you can open up the crates, you kill everything except for the ooze golems in one hit. I mean, you kill those guys.
Oh my god, that was so sketchy. I don't know if he remembered he had the blast helm, and that can be so sketchy.
He forgot he had the blast helm.
But do you have an iframe after you move? That was a little weird.
You get the iframe, the beat after you also do the
That's a good thing.
The blast helm.
He would have got super wrecked there.
Probably keep the spear over the rapier. I guess it's kind of, you can take the damage though and not lose your I guess that's important.
Yeah, that's pretty important, and I think like you don't need to throw at this point anymore, and so yeah, I don't know.
I kind of like it to open crates, but I guess it's not super necessary because he has everything he needs.
Davcloud has actually made a bit of ground up on Dune because of Dune's farming that shop. Dune's still ahead here for second place as Pants moves on to the Necrodancer, but he was gaining on him, although he's found a transmog shop and he's been thinking about it and he opts not to go for it. That's on Davcloud.
Should be a quick Necrodancer fight, although he has the blast helm, so that protects him from the big worry.
But he does.
But he only has a hard half.
Yeah.
So if he face plants on a Minotaur, or he gets punched by a dragon, it's all over basically. It's very easy to get into situations where you just have to take damage from like a dragon because the way you're set up with Dorian. So we'll see.
Yeah. What's up, DJ? By the way. How's it going?
Okay, that could have been rough. He got frozen next to a yellow skeleton.
Oh,
and sometimes
I saw how he brought Dorian over to kill the skeleton. That was awesome.
Sometimes enemies will. Dorian just took a blast too. Sometimes enemies will unfreeze before you do, and they can hit you. Like, he wouldn't have died, but it would have been rough.
That's so scary. Yeah, that would have really sucked. But yeah, nicely done. A 909. That's a good time.
Like I said, race per second between
Pants is a solid racer. Oof, Dav just takes a huge hit, but uses the potion. That couldn't have been calculated.
No, probably not. But
when you have obsidian armor and you're not sure what your armor's at, and then tanking a orange armadillo, and it just happens to bring you half a heart.
Oh my god, this is so scary for Dune. Oh, he got himself surrounded. He took a hit on the.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, he's on that ringer, but he only has one heart.
Yeah, so Dune is ahead at this point, and he got a really bad. He got double. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it might. He's gonna just shield scroll. That's great, but he might. The only worry now is dying, because he has the blast helm for the last fight, so it'll be quick.
But this is going to slow him down a lot and allow for Davcloud to catch up.
Davcloud both has a blast helm and a quick scroll, so he's going to have.
Oh, he's going to be so fast. Yeah, you had like the craziest dead ringer ever during your race. It was so fast, and this is. I hate this. I hate when dead ringer does that.
Yeah, with the troll and the skeletons. Like,
oh
this is
my
the worst
god!
Thing you can do.
That knockback though, the skeleton. Oh, what? That seemed wrong. That seemed wrong to me. Was that wrong?
What?
On Dune's side.
I don't know what.
Just the timing, how he died there.
Yeah,
it looked like it should have been the right beat.
Oh, you get that sometimes. I don't know. Like it's Dead Ringer is kind of inconsistent on that, and so now with this blast helm and this 4 armor and
yeah, it's looking pretty good for Dav. Wow,
oh
that sucks for Dune.
Rough, and Dead Ringer.
And Del still has a chance to get a point here. Well, I mean, I don't want to call it early for Dav. But he does have a pretty good build. Yeah, he has the 4 armor. Although I think he took a hit. Yeah, he's only got 3 armor now.
Yeah.
Don't get Dorian blown up. Oh, Dune, I'm so sorry. That was bad. And yeah, that was real bad. Wasn't there something also that happened yesterday that was real bad? I can't remember what it was. Where it was just like... Oh, it was the 2 missed beats in the beginning.
Artem on the Shrine of Rhythm.
For Artem.
He just double tapped and he like stood still and he like missed 2 beats.
Oh, that was brutal.
That's a finish for Davcloud.
Yeah.
I didn't see how fast that was. It looked about 12 minutes.
Yeah, he ended
a little bit
that
under 12 minutes.
End screen real quick. But yeah, that was
like...
Yeah, well, based on the timer, yeah, it was just around 12 minutes. Not sure about
11,
deaths
40,
and
45.
Whew. All right, what a group we have here. It's going to be real tough for Dune to finish this. I mean,
8 minutes.
Dells is not in the safest place right now. He's going to want to farm.
He needs a lot. Yeah,
he has time, I think, so he should probably farm, like, based on where he's at. I would definitely get that headgear for sure, and I'd actually probably get the shovel.
Yeah, I'd get the shovel too. They actually combo very nicely together.
Yeah, and you get the early, or you get the quick kill on super quick kill on Necrodame.
Guess it's not necessary though. You have 7.5 minutes. Just take your time.
Yeah.
Like it's possible to kill yourself with that shovel. So.
Oh my god!
Why did you? Oh my! I've done that so many times.
Oh.
Where you think you're gonna lunge and then you don't, and then you just.
Yeah, sometimes the like height of the sprite can kind of mess you up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he thinks he's gonna lunge there. Or he thinks he just moves forward. And...
That is such an unfortunate mistake to make. That hurts so much. Oh, I feel for you. I actually felt that viscerally. Like that one hurt.
Such a great opportunity with a nice build, and like just needs to get a little bit more health, and then like has it sewn up, has a point, and now I don't think it's gonna be possible for Dune's pushing a really hard.
Pushing.
Ring of phasing.
I'll be interested to see what he can do with this, but he has nothing else. I think he's just gonna get hit jumping out of a wall at some point. Not the commentator curse, but I mean that's a pretty safe assumption.
Yeah, he needs to find a shop with a torch ASAP, and just he needs to kill this.
This is good. Yeah, get the nightmare out of there. Nightmares are so bad with Ring of Phasing.
Yeah, because you just can't see what else is.
Yeah, he's got to hope that the stairs end up beside the wall here. There they are.
And, oh
he
my
got
god.
Through. Oh my goodness. And that looks like a food shop, so he'll get some health. and a lot of health too. But he doesn't have a ton of time, so he's really got to push it. So I guess we'll keep our eyes close.
He has a chance. Like the phasing, if he can
yeah.
get the bombs, it's faster than anything. It's literally faster than any
Yeah,
other
phasing is
build in
the
game.
world record build for sure. Well, I don't know if it actually is a world record build.
It
you can let me
actually is
know.
the world record build right now.
But it will be the like final world record, I think, is phasing.
I had
It's too good.
Phasing and a free spell with a potion, so I blood froze the final boss room,
Oh,
and I
okay.
had like karate gi and a glass rapier.
Yeah, so you're doing some
So
crazy
yeah,
damage.
I had a 40-second zone 4.
Oh yeah, that's all the difference right there, and that sucks. Dune does not get.
Not get the torch.
He gets squega-suited by a.
Yeah, pretty much. Here's your pickaxe.
Yeah.
Go dig something.
And he's got to be careful not to, break his glass on a hot coals or anything. Yeah, he's still got the
it'll be
time,
very-
but he's really
it'll
got
be
to
very
move.
easy for him to. I probably would have opened that. That he had like a secret shop. He would have had to bomb, but it could have been a conjurer that could have got him a.
Yeah, why are you just, you have, oh, I guess he didn't quite have enough money, but he so could have just stolen that heavy plate. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
just
I guess
pick
you don't
up the
want to farm up,
ring.
but it almost would have been just as fast to just kill a couple enemies. He only needed like 20 gold. Oh, that might be his torch right there. The farming, though, and the time, oh, it looked like there was, oh, sunglasses.
Well, there you go.
You might want the
That's-
sunglasses for when you break your glass, which he just did. So,
No,
get
the
that damage too.
clap,
This is real bad now. And
Yeah,
he's just YOLOing through. And I mean, he's got the heavy plate. And actually, the heavy plate's going to help him now. If he can get a decent weapon, where's he going? Why are you not, Dune? Why are you not checking the shop? He like went into the shop wall and didn't check it.
Oh my god.
Because the shopkeeper's dead.
Yeah, he just killed the shopkeeper.
Of course he is.
Oh, he needs. I just YOLO'd that Shrine of Rhythm.
Yep.
Go ahead for it.
Yep,
Or
that
we'll
was a
check-
good call.
I should have checked the black chest and gotten maybe a
And he's
weapon
going
with
to throw it too. Yeah, he's going for the YOLO throw.
Well, I mean, you got a fireball spell, so it's not that yellow.
Well, a little YOLO.
Oh, all these beats.
Oh my god, Dune.
No,
he's
it's
gonna
over.
no blood magic. Go,
right,
Dune.
you can't.
Go for the
you
bomb.
can't. More blood magic. You can do it.
Oh my god,
You can
this
do it.
run though. This is absurd. What is happening here? All right, dude.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
You gotta just. Oh, there's no chest, of course. On to zone 4. He needs a 3 minutes to the finish with half a heart. Shrine of Rhythm. So if he drops, so of course, like he needs health, or else he's gonna die of necrodancer.
The thing is, he's going to try and come out of a wall, and there'll be a heartbeat that'll block him, and he's just gonna die to a misbeat trying to
Oh,
punch
the
the
harpies, of course. But not aggroing all these harpies is a good thing.
Yeah,
like, 'cause
but
he
there's
has the
probably one in the
minimal
boss
vision.
room.
Yeah.
There's probably one in the boss room.
Oh, that's guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, the harpies actually have a really low aggro range.
There's no. I use the shop to get out, I guess. Oh, the fireball's a smart idea.
Yeah, you can fireball from inside the wall.
Oh, and he had the shrunken. He had the shrunk from the goo, and then he lost
No,
a
he
beat trying to
shrunked it.
attack.
Okay, I think we can call this one.
I think that's GG. Dude, Dude, that was entertaining. Thank you for. Are you not entertained? Yes,
Just
thank you,
give
dude.
him half a point.
You get
for
half
that
a point
one.
for that. In
It
the
doesn't
yellow
actually
corner.
count. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't actually count, but it's there. It's a gold star for the day.
Yeah, we'll give him a gold star. We'll give him a. I'll give him a little CoNDOR loot. Oh my god, that was pretty funny. He gets
The
a gold
funniest
star
run I've
for
ever
that.
seen, and like that's up there with the phasing Frog Socks Miner's Cat build, the Ondorian that you had, and the
yeah.
and the Boots of Pain, Ring of Courage, Golden Cat build that Rat had once upon a time.
Yeah. Is Pants are we doing this? I don't know if you saw what I just put on his, but he's got a flexing CoNDOR now.
Nice.
He deserves
Excellent.
it. That's his badge. Okay, we are off and running. Oh, that was fun. If it's super distracting, let me know and I'll turn it off. That was great. What a good group. I'm excited for this. So good. And a glass flail start. Dels is getting all the power at the start there.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is gonna be like a 4-minute time to Zone 4, and then you just gotta hope you can replace it with something good for Zone 4, because you don't want it there in Zone 4.
No, you
but
don't.
Yeah, you can power through.
It's
take all
so
the
bad.
doors and just wreck everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Glass
I don't know if you heard yesterday. Ryan was saying like glass flail is probably his favorite weapon, and like, but Zone 4, it's like death in Zone 4. There's just no way you're gonna make it through Zone 4 with a glass flail.
Yeah, well, you could probably do it. You would just have to like go really meticulous and like kill one enemy at a time, and it's just like the whole reason the flail was ever any good was because you could kill so many enemies at once.
Yeah.
Like you could just get surrounded and it was fine, but if you get surrounded in Zone 4, like you have to kill enemies one at a time, maybe two at a time.
Yeah.
In Zone 4, so like it's just completely nullified.
Yeah, the parry knights just get wacky, like just so weird. But yeah, the mashing and the trapdoor strats are so strong with the glass flail.
Yeah, if there were trapdoors in Zone 4 still, like flail might be able to like, because you didn't have those ooze golems in the trapdoors. You had warlocks, liches, and blade masters, and you can still see those trapdoors if you run out the song.
Yeah.
In Zone 4, they were not that bad actually. You could probably just pop the warlock and you'd be right next to the boss. It's real nice.
Yeah.
Looks like Dav is going to get this. No,
just buy the ring. I mean, I guess yeah, that's fine. He just bought it. I thought he was gonna kill the shopkeeper, but yeah, buying the scroll's great.
Especially with that blood shovel.
Yeah, so he can guarantee he won't kill himself. I guess.
Well, one of the things you can do is I like if I have the scroll and throw strats on Coral Rift, really nice. If I have the scroll, I like to intentionally hurt myself to get the potion if I find some healing. And so with the blood shovel, he could do that.
Yeah.
He could hurt himself down to half a heart if he finds like some healing.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah, I that's often a very hard strat to pull off sometimes.
He actually just found some drumsticks, so just dig the shop walls.
No, he used it, and he got a
used it
torch. I don't know about that, but that's fair enough. And he does not have enough money to buy that armor.
Because he bought the drumstick.
Yeah, so everybody's in Zone 2. It looks like actually Pants is taking ahead here.
I think Pants is gonna bomb for this Ring of Regen.
He is indeed, and yeah, no problem at all. And that's a super smart bomb. And takes the Shrine of Rhythm. Shrine of Rhythm, Ring of Regen, though.
Yeah, I do that. Once you have the Ring of Regen, I think Shrine of Rhythm's a pretty good take. To get that shovel, to get the better torch, and to get the I don't know, just the swag.
Yeah, swag is key.
And he's also going to find himself heavy plate right here. He's got a dragon that'll just...
yeah, that dragon got hung up on the mushroom.
Yeah.
So he wasn't able to open it up for it.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Yeah, that's a really nice build. Of course, with the Ring of Regen, and then empty our heart containers are money in the bank, pretty much. That's good. Another... And then we've got... Whoa! Dune picking up the Ring of Might instead of the Ring of Peace. Interesting.
It's a tough choice.
I think that I would not do that. I think you gotta stick to Ring of Peace.
To get on 3 damage, I like it. Dune, you can step on that bounce trap, it doesn't hurt you. You can't.
Is he gonna... Yeah, but is he gonna really keep the titanium cat the whole time? Like, I'd be trying to get rid of that. So
if I have a 3 damage cat, that's that 3 damage cat's like the best weapon in the game, man.
Fair enough. It's good. Opening up that vault there.
Yeah,
we'll see what he can find. Oh, Ob's bow.
Oh well, then the Ring of Peace would have been a better call.
Yeah, unless he just doesn't take it. I think chat will be mad if he doesn't take it, but
I think you have to take it.
Yeah, he took it. It's pretty cool. Now he has the damage up. He should. Oh, he's bringing the dragon in. That's fair enough, but it is taking him a long time to get through these zones here. He's kind of, I don't know. He's doing a good job and getting built up, but he's just not going as fast. And that was sort of the same as last round. So we'll see if he can push a little harder. But yeah, we've got 3 of our other racers in Zone 3. The monocle so strong. Super good there. Davcloud knew not to go for the black chest. I think he was planning on it, but he saw that it was a Squagasuit or a plate mail, and he already had heavy plate. So we've got 3 racers with heavy plate, and then Dels again rocking a really unsafe, sketchy build. Got rid of his glass, so he's got the blood broadsword now.
He gets a lot. Okay. He's got a 2 damage blood broadsword, and I think a 2 damage blood weapon is like really good.
And better than the glass flail, especially late game for sure.
Yeah. So 2 damage broadsword plus the war drum is nice. He can open crates and stuff like that. He just gets some better armor, and you can kind of like tank a bunch of damage.
That is true. Yeah. I think that it can be really good. Yeah, and he's got the crown too, so he's safe. It'd be nice if he could get some more health containers or heart containers. But yeah,
Pants is on his own 4 with this ridiculously safe build. There's really not much that can hurt him. He would have to get surrounded by a whole lot of things, and
yeah, but if he gets taken down, if he gets whacked like I don't know twice by Deadringer, which I know isn't.
I think Deadringer does 4 full hearts of damage on a charge. So yeah, that would end up just outright killing him. Two of them.
Yeah, and if he gets down to half a heart, even. Well, I guess he's got the
Ring.
rings, so that'll help. Man, those spiders though. They're so sketchy when they're just hopping like crazy all off the wall.
It's hard to read them. You don't know, like, wait, where are you going? Let me kill you. Why are you... No.
Yeah, I think one of the strategies, so I need to...
Oh, Davcloud went down.
Oh, no. Oh, I missed it. Jack, did you see?
I didn't see it.
Me neither.
Other Jack? No? Okay. Darn. Ooh, that's big, too.
He had that heavy plate, too, so that's...
Yeah, he did have heavy plate. Oh, I missed it.
This gives Dav, who's going to zone 4. Dav and Dels are both going to zone 4.
Yeah, so they're vying for that extra point.
Dels and Dune. Dune, of course, has the much kind of better build. He swapped the Ring of Might out for Ring of Courage, which I'm a big fan of.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. He actually almost swapped to the Titanium, and then he switched out of it again.
I think I take the Titanium Rapier, but I can understand not doing it.
Well, as we talked about yesterday with Ryan, I think that less range is more in Zone 4 almost. Like, you don't necessarily want a lot of range. Oof. And he just got teleported there into his shop. I'm still waiting to see people use that strat of teleporting, like seeing that their shop is towards the exit and then intentionally taking damage with the Crown of Teleportation just to get to, like, skip the floor. I still haven't seen that. I still haven't been able to pull it off myself either.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of opportunities for it. Oh, a Shrink Charm for Pancelor because he's not OP enough right now.
I said Shrink Charm, and I'm like, oh, that's a new item.
Deadringer, this is
this is gonna matter.
2 bombs, so he's gonna have a slow, and it's gonna be a slower fight for him. Take a little bit of damage from that Nightmare.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little scary as he. Oh my God, he's getting whacked. Got to get out of there.
Good lord, it's
dropping beats now. Now he's dropping beats, and I don't blame him. I'd be panicking too.
Well, what's actually kind of nice is that him dropping that beat gave him iframes from the Deadringer hit.
So he didn't. So he's got to be really careful.
2.5 hearts. 2.5 hearts because of that Ringer regen.
Doesn't have the blast helm though. Can take some serious damage from those explosions if he gets himself in a bad place. And yeah, this is going to be a really slow Necrodancer fight. I don't know if the others have a chance to catch up based on their builds. I mean, Delsa's got the bombs. Dune does not have the bombs. But I think Dune's got a pretty fast build, especially if he can somehow use some telemage strats with his...
Well, he might be able to find bombs. There are bombs in a lot of these
that's true.
Secret
yeah, that's
areas.
A good point.
So sometimes you'll just find that bomb pickup. But I would check that crate. You can find bombs in crates.
Ooh,
I think
that
that's
wall
a really
pig.
good idea.
That wall pig getting in his face there.
Yeah, and it's real easy to put yourself in a situation.
Oh my God, Dune! Oh my God, Dune!
What are you doing?
Oh, the aggro
Blood
is
freeze,
real.
man.
That is insane. He's still alive, but he's limping.
Good lord.
Oh my goodness.
That's a situation where he got himself surrounded because he lost his multiplier from that wall pig, and he tried to kind of ignore that ooze golem. He thought he was going to kill it in 2 hits, but he lost his multiplier, so it would have taken 3, and that just put a lot of ooze in the ground.
Yep. And this is a quick kill for Dune, and he doesn't have bombs, so he's going to have a slow fight too, so there's really no chance of him catching Pants. And Pants is looking like he's got this. Oh man, he kind of trolled me a little. I was a little worried there, but yeah, it looks like Pants is going to take it again, so Pants is going to put himself into the next round for sure. With 6 points. Congratulations to Pants. Really strong showing. A little less swag than his tryouts, but I think that's because it was his tryouts. I don't know if you remember, but he was being purposely swaggy, I think.
Yeah, he probably kind of figured he was just trying out the tryout.
Yeah, for sure. So Dune really needs to get this at this point. He needs to get those points on the board because he did not get any points in that last one, even though he did have that super swaggy phasing run. It won him the CoNDOR Muscle Award.
And actually, if you notice, with 8 bombs, Dels is on the Dead Ringer fight. Gonna be trolled here by this ogre, but
by the troll.
He trolled by the troll. He actually took a hit from that Minotaur. but he's going to heal up a little bit because he has so much healing.
Oh, yeah, and so he's on to his Necrodancer fight. I really think it's going to be too little too late, as Dune is just polishing off this fight here. Gotta be careful, though. He's only got one heart. And that heart can go down very quickly with some of these enemies. But no, Dune does finish it off, so not the closest race, but still pretty good. Some good deathless runs. Getting that.
Yeah, anything like 10 minutes, that's really solid, especially in like a situation like this where you're in a group situation where you have the points system. You just want to finish and get those points. If this was like a winner take all, you would be trying to push for under 9 minutes and maybe not check your shops as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a
that's
situation
true.
like this, so you need, especially when you needed to get those 2 points on the board.
Yeah.
He knew he needed 2 points, otherwise it'd been a
Absolutely he
really
did, yeah.
spicy situation.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good solid run from Dune.
Yeah, and Dells finishing it off too. Nicely done by Dells. Again, just these groups are really strong, really good groups. 3 finish. That was a fast race because that's GG. Dav does not get an opportunity to finish. I missed where he was. I think he was on the Zone 3 boss.
Yeah, he just beat.
He was coming back.
In like 6 minutes, so he was gonna have himself a nice run. Although glass flail, glass armor for Zone 4.
Oh, I need to give points to Pants. I haven't yet, so I was like, oh, this is so close.
So that should be
3, 2, 6, 2, 2, 1. Yeah.
Oh my God! So
This-
anyone's game for second.
Oh, the chance of a tiebreaker.
Oh, my 3-way. Come on, if we can get a 2-way tie. Let's go.
That'd be so good. All right, I'm gonna refresh Pants. I think he's a little behind for me.
Yeah, we need Dells to win and someone else to come in second. But I mean, the way it's going, Pancelor might just win, and so it'd have to be Dells coming in second and one of the other two coming in third.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, because if any of the other two finish without Dells involved, it'll just be clear cut. So yeah, we'll have to see what happens. I mean, all of these racers certainly have a chance of finishing. No problem. Like each of these guys are really good. Deaths, I think, are not expected, as they may have been in the tryouts and some of the other races we've had, like especially the launch tournament and those sorts of things. Deaths were pretty expected, but we're getting to a point where deathless is what you need pretty much. And certainly in this next round, I have a feeling it's the top two are going to be people who don't die. I think this next round is actually going to go very fast today.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough because it's like you just have to. Yeah, there's gonna be 4 talented racers in every single bracket, so
Yep.
it's just gonna be like if you die, you can just kind of kiss your points goodbye because not 2 people are gonna finish, at least, and then so you need to just play solid and try to get 10-minute wins. Hopefully, try to get 9-minute wins, and then hope that's enough to advance. If you can finish second every time, you're in. Like, you can finish second twice, you're probably in too. So it's gonna be real rough.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be really interesting, and these builds already are just crazy. Dell's always finding a weapon on the first floors. He doesn't seem to push his dagger too far. Pants has got the weakest.
Davcloud's rocking a glass jaw.
I don't mind
And
it. I really don't. Not in the first couple zones, and it's like I said earlier, it's easy to swap out. So I think that although he doesn't have any bombs, he has no way of killing a shopkeeper currently. But yeah, I like it as an early start. I think it's good. And now the glass longsword. So he might need to make some changes to his build throughout the run. We'll see what he ends up going with. Dune again with a slow start here, and Pants also. They both kind of seem to tank a little bit more. Actually, pretty much everybody but Davcloud has been sort of spending a lot more time in Zone 1 than usual. Like, you can see the timer.
A lot of what Davcloud was doing, if you watched him practice, a lot of his practice was, I need to learn how to YOLO this game.
Dav?
Yeah, Dav was really trying to practice how to YOLO everything. So certainly the spirit is here with that glass
But he's
jaw.
the most YOLO of them all. It's so interesting that he says that. But I mean, yeah, maybe he's just really gone that far into that mentality. But yeah, I don't know. Well, now he can one-shot the shopkeeper. Well, not one shot, but he can bomb in and kill.
Just one bomb,
so if he
shopkeeper.
wants to get rid of it, he can. The opportunity is there. He can also take anything from this, because killing those dragons will be pretty easy, I think. Almost got hit by that armadillo on the way out of that Shriner shop.
I think
that
he
could
might
have
have
been
to take
scary.
that Shriner Rhythm. I don't know. That's
He doesn't.
well, no. I mean, you would still be on that glass jaw.
What? Yeah, I was gonna say there's no obsidian headgear, so
Yeah, there should be. I don't know what it would do, but there should be. Yeah, so one thing you can actually do, if he finds a transmog shop, he can actually just kind of transmog the weapon, and if he gets a good weapon, he can just transmog the headgear too, or kind of transmog the headgear. A glass rapier too? Sure.
Why not? Now, how much damage is that? 16?
16 on a lunge?
Oh
No
my
big deal.
God.
No big deal. Just 16 damage. Oh, Del's missing out on an opening of a barrel. I'm always going to call that out. You got to do it whenever you got a chance.
Pancelor transmogged his shovel, took the glass shovel, and then he transmogged his chainmail into Squega suit. I don't like the glass shovel, especially when I don't have protection for it. It's easy to just take a hit going down the trap door, or like take a hit right before the stairs and just lose it.
Man,
He's gonna
Del's. You got to take that. There's the Shrine of Rhythm.
You have the obsidian bow.
Obsidian bow plus obsidian shovel is handy.
Obsidian torch as well, and if he can,
Yeah.
What's in that secret shop right there? The arena.
Heal spell. Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Although this is going to be a little sketchy. I would be using the bombs here. You got 7 bombs. Let's bomb everything. There's actually a pretty good strat where you can get like a bomb off on the
both
dragon
of them,
and at the same time.
Yeah, the old
really
school
speed that
strats
up.
where you would get a 1-1 arena and you would check it to see like maybe I'll get a weapon out of this, and then you do a 20-second fight and then like you get a broadsword.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
they
now
used to
that,
not be
now
able
that
to
you can
see
see
what
it,
you would
yeah,
get out of that.
so much better.
I think Dells needs.
He's not taking it, and I think that's a big mistake. I think it's going to slow him down dramatically keeping this bow. If you're not going
And
to
to
take
be
it,
honest,
check that chest, and it's
he
a
needs,
whip.
He needs to
The
win.
noodles.
He needs to win, or he needs to like finish second to have a shot here.
Yeah, he really
And-
needs to go. He's currently in last. And to speak to Cass's point, I do agree. Yeah, bombing everything is important. Bombs are just extra DPS. You want to bomb all of the things. Dells is taking his sweet time with this fight here. I'm not sure if he's just not totally comfortable. He ends up taking damage anyways.
Oh, Davcloud ended up replacing that glass jaw with a blast helm, which is a nice switch, especially when you have
absolutely.
the rapier. You kind of don't need the extra damage on it because the lunge kills everything anyway.
Yeah.
But getting off this glass rapier would be pretty nice. He already killed the shopkeeper, so
Yep.
no
that's
use
true.
checking that.
And Pants not taking anything out of that boss room there. So he's got again a very strong, solid build. I mean, I'm not going to give RNG total credit at all for how well Pants is playing, but he is getting a lot of really good stuff. And
the
some
thing
of the other
is,
players aren't. But he's also knowing where to look.
Yeah, a
think
lot of
that
that is
matters.
experience where you know, like, I can conjure, I can transmog this. Getting armor quickly is a skill in this game. Getting your build and your stuff like that.
Armor
that's
is rare.
That's a skill. So like it's checking your shops when they're close and you have the ability to kill the shopkeeper. It's finding your knowing which shops to look for and knowing if I have glass armor or kind of base leather armor, I should look for my my transmog shop. And that's kind of what that is. He still hasn't lost that. He still hasn't taken a hit, so he still has that glass shovel. And there's a potion for him too. So
Yeah, that'll be nice for him. But
yeah,
I mean,
it looks like
yeah,
he's
that's
gonna
just
end
such
up
a solid
taking.
build. He'll
He's
be
got
taking
the bombs.
first.
Even if he actually like somehow loses and bombs his glass shovel, he actually has enough bombs to just find his way to the exit every time. Especially because you have like you can aggro like the ooze golems or whatever or the trolls to open walls for you.
Ooh, and Dune takes a hit right there from a red zombie, and that's not going to be good because he's not got a lot of health, and he's going into his zone 4. And actually, if, let's say, for example, Pants does take this, and he does have a really strong build, we got basically our tiebreaker happening right now with Davcloud and Dune pretty much on the exact same floor.
And they have a pretty similar build.
Yeah, similar-ish builds. I'd say that Dune's got the stronger build, but less health.
But he
but
has
he's
a
got
lot
all
of
those freeze
armor.
charms. Yeah, the
There's a
armor was what I was
lot of
worried about.
armor.
So Davcloud has really not got a lot of armor, and that's very scary.
Davcloud can die.
Use your
pretty
freeze.
much, like one hit from anything.
Yeah, you want armor at this point because even having full health is not going to save you.
The spiders
having-
do 1 heart. The blade masters on a lunge do 1 heart. The ooze golems, the ghoulems do 2.5 hearts.
Yeah, and if you're on the goo, it's 5.
Yeah.
So.
Harpies do 1 heart. Black bats, if you don't have the luck charm, they can just like they can kill you very quickly. You
Yeah,
just get in a
they
bad
will.
situation. Plus, there's bombs everywhere.
It's actually interesting. Both of them have fairly weak-ish builds for Zone 4, and so it's costing them a ton of time each, but that's keeping them sort of on par, which is interesting. Because, yeah, they both kind of have slow builds, and they're also both being very sparing about their spells, and I don't agree with that. You got to get in there. You got to use your spells, I think.
Yeah, I think if you see a boss room, you have a shield or a free spell, you just need to use it, and
Yeah.
then it'll recharge by the time you get back.
Yeah, and it looks like once this ogre is dead, which he just died, Pants is onto his Dead Ringer fight. So Pants really just putting in a great showing. All three of these races have been super strong. He's kind of pulling a U. I mean,
Yeah,
he
just like
deathless,
put
solid
it down.
times.
Yeah, get the armor, get the titanium weapon, get the 3 damage, and just put it down.
Yeah, and I mean, he's... Oh, yeah, and look at this Dead Ringer fight, too. Just textbook. Really nice.
Yeah,
I mean, not
that was
entirely
actually really
textbook, but it
solid,
was
yeah.
a very
Yeah,
solid
that was really
fight.
solid.
Yeah, so he's looking pretty dandy here with his high armor plus potion. I have a feeling he's looking just fine, not to totally commentator curse. Dells unfortunately had death a couple minutes ago and now is back on Zone 1. So it's not looking good for Dells, but we are going to see this tiebreak between our two racers here. And I think a ruling, because it happened yesterday, was even if you're mathematically eliminated, we'll let you run the race unless you can't finish the run. Because some of these racers are here just to, you know, play it out, play at the CoNDOR, sort of on the big screen, I suppose. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to just force people to stop. So hopefully also Arachnus is here, because I'm not sure Arachnus was here when that happened. But yeah, if Dells still certainly has a chance to finish this run. So.
Yeah, yeah. This is where the titanium kind of trolls you on 4-3, because he's getting confused by the liches because he can't kill them fast enough. You can't hit the shields of the
yeah, that's true.
The black skeletons that are spawning.
Dav is down to half a heart.
Oh my god,
he's got a. I would bomb that. Like, screw the bombs. Get in there, bomb that crate. It might be. Oh man, and he's onto his Dead Ringer fight at the same time as Dune, but Dune has armor. Dune has 4 hearts. Dune has the bombs. This is looking Dune.
Like,
it's got to be some
within 2
serious
seconds of each
YOLO.
other.
Yeah, this is insane. Holy crap. Also, congrats, Pants, on your win. That was a nice victory. Very solid. And this is a really good fight by Dav, and he's going to be right behind. Now, he
Dune,
flawless.
yeah.
You got to go. You got to go for something. Got to get some health. And he got holy water. So use that on the as you said, the little mummies, right?
Yeah, but with the 2 bombs, you can't. He only has 2 bombs, so he can't. Like, I don't know. He can't.
I don't know
really...
what the right strat is there. Do you just double bomb?
Yeah,
or no?
I mean, Dune's gonna end up.
Oh yeah, Davcloud just doesn't have enough bombs to finish this as fast, and it looks like Dune's just gonna take it. I mean, Dune's still sporting a lot of health. Dorian hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah,
3 more hits on the Necrodancer.
He could take a couple of bombs, on Cadence and still be fine.
Yeah, he almost did too.
Yeah,
that was really dicey.
Yeah.
And so it looks like Davcloud did use his holy water and did get some health back, so he's looking a lot safer. But it's just going to be too little, too late, unless Dune keeps getting frozen like that. But no, that's it. GG. And that's going to mean with 9 points for Pants and 5 points. Sorry, no, 4 points for Dune. Dune will be moving on. So Dune manages. And I wonder if there was some racing knowledge that allowed him to do that, or if that's just the narrative I'm trying to put into this race. But yeah, this is going to be super close. A 10:57 for... Oh, I guess Dune had a death? He must have, based on that time.
He resetted a lot in the beginning. He tried opening crates and reset it when he got some bad chops.
And
so he spent a minute on that.
Oh, wait a minute. I gave the score to the wrong person. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. He didn't, but no, he did. So Dune wins both the CoNDOR Award for the swaggy run and also manages to squeak into second there. So congratulations, Dune. Yes, sorry, Abix. I did that wrong. My bad. Wow, guys, what a fun run. And Dells ended up resetting anyways. I guess 3 finishing is also one of our end things. So that is the end of our first round. We have our final group. So I'm going to throw up the bracket there. We'll see if it's been updated. But yeah, nicely done to Dune. Nicely done, Pants. Dav, man, you put it in there. It was super close. Dells had a chance. He was certainly pushing hard. And with that... Yeah, we've got our top 16. Our Sweet 16.
All right, so this first round is going to be Demon Hunter, who got 9 points in that first round. Like, he just came out and he put down those times. Slack, who's one of the best racers in the world at just about anything, really. Stake, who put down like these amazing times, and Mudjo, who had that really swaggy rifle finish.
Yeah.
That's probably the group of death, but they're all the group of death. It's insane.
They are all the group of death. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, we can't forget,
so
I think
stacked.
Ozuma was one of the sort of dark horses, and it'll be interesting to see. I think Ozuma's going to be playing in this last group with Pants, T, and Ray of Raikou. So see what happens with that as well. All right,
yeah,
so
I
I'm
think
not
T and
seeing...
Raikou were kind of the surprises to advance out of their groups, and so it'll be interesting to see if they can carry that momentum forward and find a spot in that last round.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing Slack in the team speak. Is Slack around? Are we missing racers? Because I think he's the only one who's in the next round who's not here.